It's Ron Reader Digs the Universe. I'm Ron Reader, and this is Ron Reader Digs the Universe. And tonight, Trump versus the Assassins. If you haven't already heard, another would-be assassin got dangerously close to President Trump last weekend at the annual White House Correspondents Association dinner. 31-year-old Cole Tomas Allen of Torrance, California, was arrested after charging a security checkpoint. Allen was carrying a knife, a handgun, and a shotgun. A Secret Service agent was reportedly hit by gunfire in his bulletproof vest and was taken to a nearby hospital. Hardcore. From what I've been reading, the gunman is definitely some sort of liberal, lefty, something or other who was definitely gunning for Trump for liberal, lefty, something or other reasons. Maybe crazy, maybe not. He wrote a manifesto, so he's got a point of view. Who knows? And it's all definitely going to be debated. But I would like to consider, now that Trump has endured his third assassination attempt in less than 2 years, why Trump appears to have roused the ire of a veritable league of assassins straight from Batman's rogues gallery. As always, history is a really good place to start, and history tells us that generally America loves shooting at its presidents. We've lost 4 presidents to assassination: Lincoln, Garfield, McKinley, and Kennedy in our relatively short history as a nation. Reagan took a bullet in '81. Teddy Roosevelt took a slug when he was doing his bull moose thing. And Donald Trump got his ear cut up somehow when a guy was shooting at him. Presidential assassinations by no means happen like all the time here in the U.S., but they definitely happen more, a lot more than in other industrialized democracies. And we're seeing an uptick right now on that here in the Trump era. What's up with that? People on both the left and the right are starting to suggest that these 3 attempts on Trump's life have been staged in order to garner sympathy or enrage his base, whatever. And that's a gruesome thought indeed, given that one guy actually died in the first attempt. I, for one, however, simply cannot accept that Trump's dunderheaded team of 5th and 6th stringers are competent enough to accomplish such a thing. They're okay with brute force, I guess, but finesse, intrigue, stealth, come on. Iran is running circles around them right now. Other conservatives, as usual, are blaming these assassination attempts on what they call the left's violent, hateful rhetoric. You know, calling MAGA fascist, calling Trump a fascist, correctly observing that he murders Venezuelan fishermen, that sort of thing. But what can you do? Trump really is a fascist. MAGA really is a fascist movement which has already killed hundreds of thousands, from COVID mismanagement to Doge cuts to DHS custody deaths to unjust war. That's the thing. Trump's monstrosity in itself might be causing people to snap and want to kill him. So, the only way out of this assassination fever, as I see it, is for Trump to completely reverse course. Stop freaking people out. Stop killing people. Of course, such a thing is likely impossible. I'm Ron Reader, and this has been Ron Reader Digs the Universe. Join me, Ron Reader, again next week for another episode of Ron Reader Digs the Universe.